Welcome Pokemon Go trainers, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I am featuring one of my friends battle who have hit legend and also an amazing content creator on a YouTube. So I would highly recommend you to check out his channel. The link is in below description, and the team he's used to hit legend is Shadow Gweezing, Primeape and the Gastrodon. So do watch the video till end, and if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe it and also give a subscribe to my friend. So let's begin the video and let's start with the battles. So first opponent, and we have a legend run for this team, and this was a Shadow Weezing versus Zygarde. A good lead for us. They dip into Tentacruel and we have a hard answer. So they are getting hard counter here. Earth power will just one shot them after those mud slap damage. So they are going to go for Scald. No, actually they go for acid spray for some reason. So now we are going to overfarm a bit and then go for the earth power. This is enough to knock out the Tenta, and I think Zygarde will return. We have some energy. Actually they shielded the move and we got the defense drop. So just to be safe, we are going to shield this. This could be a Scald, and after the debuff it might knock them out, and we again got the attack drop. So this time I think body slam would have been enough, but we go for the guarantee knockout with the earth power. This will be enough, actually more than enough. And here comes the Zygarde. Definitely we are going to go for those heavy hitting earth power, not the body slam, and I think we are going to just get Dragon Tail down. So that is fine. We have a Gweezing which is in a shadow form, so Fairy Wind will be doing a lot of damage, and they farm us down, but we have to be very careful. And actually they have their own Gastradon, so this looks winnable as close combat is going to do a lot of damage. But before that we are going to boost up our attack with the Rage Fist, and let's see. I don't think they will shield this because they can survive it, and they throw here. This could be a earth power or maybe a body slam. Just to be safe we shielded, and it was a earth power. Good shield, but we got the defense drop, which is very bad. Again we are going to go for Rage Fist. This time they might shield because this is the boosted one doing more damage, and yes, they do shield. And we go for the second one immediately, and this is definitely going to be enough to knock them out. And after that Gweezing can close out the game, but it was not enough, and few more karate chop and it's out of the way. And now I think opponent just top left. So good game, we won the first match. Let's move towards the next opponent, and we have very good lead again, Malamar versus Gweezing. So they are going to stay. Actually fast move are going to be super effective. They don't have charge move pressure, so I think we can take foul play or superpower easily. We don't have to bother about shielding, but these Psy waves are doing a lot of damage, so we'll go for the brutal swing. This is going to do neutral damage. So let's see if they are going to shield, thinking that overheat comes up, and they don't shield. This time we again go for the brutal swing, and this time they might shield thinking about the overhit, and they shielded the move. So that is fine. I think we should come with our Gastrodon and take all that energy, and we can survive whatever they throw. So it's easy, no shield only on the first charge move, but second one we might have to shield. He might go for the superpower, which will do more damage, and actually we didn't shield, so this could be a superpower I guess. And yes, they go for it. We are getting very low, and here comes the wall rain. We have a very hard answer, which is Primeape. They have locked themselves, and now we can pressure a lot. So definitely we are shielding this. We are very glassy, so I think we should generate back to back. No, actually we go for Rage Fist immediately. This will boost up the karate chop damage, and they didn't shield. Definitely they are not going to shield because this is not a good matchup. Again we go for the Rage Fist on the CMP tie. Very good counting, so this will definitely knock out, and let's see what comes up. And I think Malamar will return. No, actually he comes back with a Fraligator. We can again go for the Rage Fist, but we have to be very careful for the catch. So that's why my friend is not throwing immediately, and I think he has Hydro Cannon. Might be we need to catch here, and he was trying to catch. Now we have back to back close combat, and they know that there is no win con left, so he top left. Moving towards the next opponent, and we have a Gweezing versus Chestnut. Very rare to see him in Ultra League, so we can pressure them with the overheat. I think we should go for it immediately, and they are going to throw a Frenzy because both of the move are not very effective, so we can survive it. But they should go for the Frenzy instead of superpower, and we have almost back to back overheat ready. This will one shot if they don't shield, but they respect the damage and they shielded the move, And now we have to shield, I believe, because Frenzy is going to hit very hard. And let's see what happens. They go for the Frenzy plant, and this time we are waiting, or we are going, actually we go for overheat, and this overheat is still enough even though our attack is debuffed, and still they are going to shield up this move, giving up both the shield. So definitely we are shielding this, and we should do some over farm before throwing our overheat, and they might try to catch here. And here we did a perfect over farm, and this overheat will be enough. And let's see if we have perfect alignment for our backline. So let's see what happens. And he comes with Guzzlord, so this is not a good answer, but we are going to store a move and then dip into our Primeape, and they are not dipping. And here comes the Registeel. Actually I think they were trying to catch a close combat, but now we can guarantee a knockout with a double close combat. So going for the first one, it is very bulky Pokemon. We need two, so we are going to throw the second one immediately. And this looks winnable for us because we have healthy Gastradon who can handle the Guzzlord even if they throw Dragon Claw and knock us out. So this is fine. Primeape will get knockout, but still we have healthy Gastrodon and an overheat loaded on our Gweezing. So we come with our Gastrodon. I think one Earth Power should be enough to knock out after those Mud Slap damage. So they are going to go for Crunches, and we do get the defense drop. That's why we dip and make a overheat. This overheat is going to do a lot of damage even though it's a resisted move. And look at the damage. I think one Mud Slap should be enough, and throwing one Mud Slap and securing the win. So good game, we won this match. Let's move towards the next opponent. Let's see what the next opponent has for us. Opponent is already a legend, so let's see. And we have a Tentacruel. Bad lead this time. We are going to save switch, and they come with Golurk. This is a bit tricky, but we have almost back-to-back Rage Fist which can pressure the shield or the health of the Golurk. Let's see. We are going to go for the first one, and they are not shielding, but the next one will guarantee the knockout if they don't shield. Let's see what happens. So definitely they are going to shield. They want the alignment, and they do shield here. And can we reach another? No, actually they throw here. So we shielded this move, and we are going to get another Rage Fist or the final shield. Actually we need to double shield now. They have almost 100 energy. Now they must be energy dry. Let's see what happens. We go for the Rage Fist. This is going to knock out the Golurk, or else we'll get the final shield. Both will work. So they give up the final shield. That is fine. We can come with our Gweezing and just farm them down. And let's see what they throw. And they are going to throw, I think, Shadow Punch. Definitely they are not going to go for the Dynamic Punch. It's a resisted move. They go for the Shadow Punch. Did a lot of damage. And let's see what is going to return. They come with Gastradon. So I think we are going to match them. But opponent throws his Tentacruel for some reason. Might be he has some plan. Maybe he's going to debuff with the Acid Spray. So they are going to go for some move. Maybe this could be an Acid Spray or Scald. They go for the Scald, and we are almost at Earth Power, and we are going to overfarm a lot, and this is going to be enough to knock out the Tentacruel. And actually we have stored a overheat and a brutal swing on our Gweezing, so we are going to go for Earth Power. If we get the defense drop, which will be very good for us, hopefully we get it. So going for the Earth Power and no defense drop, and they are going to throw here. Even a Body Slam might be enough to knock us out, or they go for the Earth Power. They go for the Earth Power. We are having back-to-back Brutal Swing, so I think this is winnable even in a bad lead. So going for the Brutal Swing number 1, and they cannot sneak a Mud Slap before we knock them out with our Brutal Swing. So good game, we won this match. It was a bit difficult, but still with the energy management he was able to overcome it. And let's move towards the next match. Let's see what the next opponent has for us. This time we have Shadow Fraligator with the lead, so this is a bit tricky. So we are going to stay and spam out those Brutal Swing. We can take one Hydro, but next Hydro will be enough to knock us out. So definitely we are not shielding the first one. Almost 90% health is gone. We have back-to-back Brutal Swing. One of the Brutal Swing might grab the shield. Let's see what happens. So going for it, but opponent gave up the shield for the first itself. So we go for the second one. They can no shield easily because this is Brutal Swing, not very effective. Does a neutral damage, and they can just farm us down. Definitely we are going to come with Primeape and load upon energy, and we should shield this because our Primeape is very glassy. And let's see, this is a Hydro Cannon, and we are going to just farm them down hopefully. And actually they catch here on a Zygarde. They caught the Rage Fist on the Zygarde, which is kind of a bad, but that's fine. And I think we should land a close combat, might be, or maybe we are storing energy before dipping, but our plan is to generate back-to-back close combat, and this boosted close combat is going to hit very hard. Let's see if they decide to shield here, and look at the damage. It's almost gone and we catch it. So very good catch. I think this is an outrage. Let's see. And yes, it is outrage. Very good catch by my friend. He returned favored the catch which he caught it. So now let's see what is going to return, and he comes back with a Fraligator. So we'll definitely shield this move, and we have an energy loaded on our Primeape as well. And the final Pokemon is Tentacruel. So let's see what happens. So this time we go for the bait, the body slam bait. Let's see if they fall for it. If they don't shield, then we are in trouble. And actually they shielded the move, and unfortunately they reached the skull just before we reach the earth power. I think we can survive it, and with few HP we survived, and this earth power is just going to be enough, or maybe it will put them very low where I think Rage Fist should be enough. And now we are going to overfarm a bit and then go for the Rage Fist. So this Rage Fist is going to enough to knock out the Tentacruel, and I think we can reach Rage Fist number 2 before they reach a charge move, and yes we do. So this Rage Fist is going to be enough to knock out the Fraligator, and we are going to secure the win. A very good legend run. So special thanks to my friend Mohammed who submitted this battle. So please do check out his channel Dark Phoenix. The link is in a below description, and now we are claiming the reward, hitting perfect elo of 3000 to hit legend. Congratulations Dark Phoenix for hitting the legend, and special thanks to all my viewers who watched this video till end. The last but not the least, so don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, especially to both the channel, my channel and my friend's channel, and support him as well. He streams daily. You all will definitely enjoy his stream. So till the time, take care trainers, have a good day, bye.